Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Taurus December 2022 New Year's Miracle reading. This is I Am Illuminated Tarot, a place for you to better connect with and illuminate your own personal spiritual importance. So, hi, everyone, and welcome. We're going to be going ahead today and looking at a miracle that wants to come in for you for the new year. So we're really looking at kind of opening that door into the realm of magic and the belief in magic. And when I talk about magic, that is our manifestation power, our ability to understand that we do have a direct connection to something greater than ourselves, and that something greater than ourselves really, when we tap into it in an aware and conscious way, that we are able to manifest for ourselves the potential that lies within us. So this is the potential to be able to express our love in its highest forms, the potential for us to create abundance for ourselves in the highest forms, the potential for us just to create in the highest form. So we're going to be moving right into your reading. Now, this main card here is what I like to call our spiritual compass point. This is where Spirit is guiding us to look for where that miracle wants to come in for us. So we're looking at between worlds, and I like this. It's showing a flamingo kind of moving from kind of the black and white into color. It reminds me a little bit of the Wizard of Oz, with when Dorothy leaves her sepia-toned world and moves into the realm of Oz. And when we think about what that is, I'm just kind of intuitively, this is channeling for you guys. When Dorothy moves into the land of Oz, it is, awe-inspiring. She can see in, blinding color. But it also is the start of a journey for her, the start of a journey of self-discovery, of realizing, when we think about what she was trying to get away from, was the monotony of her basic day-to-day existence. And the journey that she takes as she goes through the land of Oz brings her new friendships, allows her to reconnect with a part of herself that she was looking kind of without and had to make a whole journey to realize it was within, that she held the power to go home, but to be able to go home with a new perspective of realizing the joy and the love and the wonderful individuals she was surrounded by. And I think that's really kind of what this is that there's this kind of one foot in the, almost like dissatisfaction with a part of your life, and moving into the start of this journey of reconnecting to your own brilliance, your own uniqueness, that kind of blinding technicolor that lies within you. And with the number 3, that's the number of creativity, that's the number of divinity, that's the number of greeting life with the innocence of a child. And it's a beautiful compass point. This is stating, this is when we're thinking about where Spirit's asking you to look. It's basically asking you to look within to bring the color back to your world. That this is the start of, again, a new cycle for you, where you're going to realize how beautiful you are and how you can work with that beauty in the world. I like that the flamingo is wearing a crown. So there's an element of kind of mastery, an element of stepping up into this royal place of confidence in just your own self. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Before I pull, I'm going to go ahead and read the excerpt from the book that comes with this. And then we'll move into pulling some additional cards. So it says essential meanings. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. It says the oracle's message. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There's great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. And I'm also going to read the prosperity message because that's really what we're talking about. We're looking at the prosperity wanting to come in as we move into the new year. So it says, in your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. Ooh, I like this, Taurus. Okay, so, when we're thinking about that, this can be where maybe you've been trying to follow kind of the tried and true, and all of a sudden you realize, wow, there's a whole nother avenue for me to take this gift or this desire or this business I want to build or the love I want to share with others. And suddenly, as we move into the new year, it's not about abandoning that part of yourself because maybe you're not achieving the results you want. It's about embracing it, continuing to work with it, and getting excited about what is going to come in. So the two cards that are coming in for the kind of energy that's surrounding you, we have the Magician in the Mirror, number 53, which breaks down to number 8, number of personal empowerment, empowered leadership, and physical abundance. And then we have the 5th chakra, which is Archangel Gabriel, number 39, breaks down to number 12, which further breaks down to the number 3. So there's a number, again, of divinity, of the creating life, the innocence and the curiosity of a child, and creation. But the 5th chakra rules our throat chakra. That is the energy of speech. And ironically enough, or interestingly enough, Taurus, as part of the Zodiac, we rule the throat. So I say we because I am a Taurus sun sign. I also have a strong Taurus Mars placement. But Taurus as a sign rules the throat, rules speech. So there is an element here, I think, of really being able to heal that part of yourself. I'm getting a little bit of the Little Mermaid coming through, almost of like realizing the power of your voice, realizing perhaps where you have not spoken up for your own needs or within, maybe your own beliefs or what you really want to communicate. So there's this element here of harnessing the power of your voice to communicate what lies within, that beauty that lies within you. And the Magician in the Mirror, this is a really interesting, I like this card in this energy deck because, first of all, it shows kind of the cooling energy, almost like the water energy, and then we have the fire energy over here. And to me, this always seems to represent or kind of mimic the temperance card in the traditional tarot. So this kind of blending of these two aspects of ourselves, our emotions and our passions, and how we take action, and bringing those together so that we take action from a place of our attachment or understanding of our emotional why. Why are we choosing to do this? Why are we choosing to express what we're choosing to express? But the other part with the Magician in the Mirror is where sometimes there is that mirroring effect of where, specifically with the book that comes with this energy oracle deck. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm feeling called to read it for you because I feel like this is a very important energy here. And instead of me just paraphrasing, let's actually dive a little deeper into this. Okay, so it says knowing and using your true power. So this is really what we're focusing on here for you. This is when I said we're stepping into a new year and you're starting a journey of reconnecting to your power. Yeah, this is what it is. This is the miracle coming in. It's the miracle of realizing you hold the key. So it says this card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand, if I can turn the page here, is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit, and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically transformed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. And that really lines up with this in-between worlds, going from kind of the mist of not being able to see, but moving confidently into the unknown, knowing that on the other side is the beauty of yourself, stepping into your true power. Now I'm going to pull just some clarifying cards here to get a little additional message to see kind of what this is around your own magic, your own power, and also communicating from that place. So let's go ahead here and see, what does Taurus need to know about the magician? Yeah, there's that Two of Cups. I saw that peek out. This is intimate connection with others. It can be partnerships. It's really beautiful. Okay, so we have a lot of cards coming out here. We have the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Sun, the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, and Worry. So there's something here around, I think, for some of you. There's a story that is being shown that there was, for some of you, there was a little bit of avoidance around kind of a mothering energy in your life, that there was maybe even trying to avoid being a mother, maybe trying to avoid a mother figure in your life, maybe why you weren't stepping into that place of nurturing others. And with the sun coming in, there's this beautiful point of illumination, this awareness, this aha. And then we have this card here, which I love this card. This is a card that is unique to this tarot deck. It represents the energy of the lovers, but it takes it a step further for me. This is the energy of romantic love, but it's the energy of romantic love that comes in when you and someone else have gone through a very kind of, it's almost like coming out on the other side and saying, or for me, this is like the ending of that kind of romantic dramatic movie where it's like the couple have gone through so many obstacles together just to be able to finally be together and to finally have that moment where they get to embrace and they get to realize that the rest of the future is moving forward from this point. And then with the Queen of Pentacles, this is where you guys realize either you become a mother. This can actually be a card of someone who is pregnant. This can also be where you get the chance to realize that you guys have something to nurture together, something to focus on and grow, whether this is the life together, this is the new home or the new place you've moved to, or just the romantic relationship between the two of you. But then with the Nine of Swords, there's worry about, there's this worry about possibly, again, maybe the child to come or the next phase. And I think for many of you, there's this beautiful reconnection to partnership, to coming together with others from this place of truly understanding. When we think about the Queen of Cups, she holds what is of value to her sacred. She holds her cup, and the cup holds her dreams, her unique wishes, her desires, and her needs, all the things that she needs in life to feel emotionally fulfilled. And so for many of you, I think for a long time, you were running from this place, running from being able to know what was in your cup, being able to express what you needed, being able to also be able to nurture yourself, to love your cup. And now I think through a romantic relationship, there is a place to reconnect. There is a place to, from this whole experience of reconnecting to you, your emotions, your cup, through what you've chosen to nurture, that now you get to go out as this new individual. Now you get to go out and connect this part of yourself, the part of yourself that found the stable relationship, the part of yourself that maybe has had a child or has started the new home or the new whatever this is. And instead of worrying about, this can actually even be like, worrying about the pregnancy or how is my life going to change after I give birth, or if I, how are we going to make the home payments if we're trying to save towards that? And this is saying you've come through so much. You've reconnected to your cup, to your why. You've had this lovely supportive relationship and you've gone through a lot together. And now you're at this beautiful point of moving into this next phase. But the communication has to come now from your place in the partnership, what you need, and to openly be available for others to do the same. So this can be even with friendship. This can be maybe now you are in a different place. Maybe you've moved someplace new. Maybe you've, again, given birth to a child. Maybe you are working on a creative endeavor. But now this is saying it's time to share that with others. Whatever this was. Again, this could even be like maybe you guys have written a book, or maybe you've created something, you've started a business, and you're afraid to share that. And it's saying it's time to connect that with others. You've come through so much, you've been triumphant in doing so, and now it's time to come out from that place of, I am ready for the adventure. I am ready to meet the Scarecrow. I am ready to meet the Tin Man. I am ready to meet all these people who are in my life looking to support me. And I'm no longer going to worry and hide this part of myself. I'm going to move forward and express from that place and connect it with others and get ready to enjoy this for myself. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull another card here. So I'll pull two more cards. Okay, and I think for some of you, you've shied away from this direct connection with others because I think there was just so much worry over what had happened in the past. There was, maybe you were afraid. This can be where somebody, creates something and you're like, but I don't know how people are going to take it. I don't want to share my creative work because people might, make fun of it. They might tease it. I don't want to share my child because what if my child gets hurt by somebody else? There's a little bit of that feeling. And this is saying, nope, it's time to share. It's time to share. Oh, I love it. It says surrender to your intuition, which is interesting because Cancer rules the realm of intuition, and the Queen of Cups is a card that signifies Cancer in the tarot. So there's this kind of getting back to your emotional state, honoring your emotions. And I like how then it's bringing you back to also reconnecting with your intuition. It says, tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Beautiful. So there's this feeling here of as you're moving into kind of out of the mist of the unknown, and you're moving into the, the beautiful Technicolor land of Oz and this next adventure, it's saying, to kind of find your way through that mist is to use your inner eye to, as you're kind of choosing, should I do this? Should I meet with this person? Should I share this about myself? It's feeling that. Like today, do you feel that you need to give someone a call and connect with them? Tomorrow, do you feel the need to, work on that creative endeavor and then tell someone about it? There's something here around that just, it's almost like as you're moving in through the new year, it's learning to trust that inner voice that's guiding you to, again, bringing forward the magician within you, the magic, and expressing from that place. I'm going to pull just a couple clarifiers and then we'll get the final card for you guys. So let's see, what does Taurus need to know about surrendering to their intuition? Again, the miracle is going to come through how much you express and how much, we have the Nine of Swords again. I think for some of you, there's this feeling of deep knowing, of knowing what you want to communicate, knowing how to communicate. Yeah, and here's the Magician again. So I think it's a worry about sharing your own magic, sharing your own power. And, sometimes when we think about that, it can be almost like when we think of a magician with a wand, there can be that feeling of, well, if I share this, maybe it'll get out of hand. There can be a feeling here a little bit of almost a fear of success. That like, if this gets too big, if this takes off, where's it going to take me? And you're being asked to realize it's taking you into the great adventure. So don't worry about that. Trust your gut feeling. Trust the magic that lies within you that's waiting to come out. The magician, the magic is waiting, and others are waiting on that too from you. So keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to share. Don't be afraid to share your fortunes, the fortunate events happening in your life as well. It's like if you want to sit there and tell everybody, just show 100 pictures of your child, or if you want to speak about the books you're writing, or if you want to share about the beautiful romantic relationship that you're in, well, connect that with others, because somehow in connecting that with others, that's what's opening the door into this new chapter for you. Connecting how far you've come, connecting the journey, but connecting to the prosperity of what you're nurturing now. So this could be where some of you maybe are afraid to tell everybody that you just got engaged, because maybe a bunch of people in your life just broke up with their significant others. And it's like, what? But you know what? This is yours to celebrate. And the more you speak from this place, the more you the more you attract people who are excited for your success, and the people who are going to join you in the next chapter. And it's not about, again, this is not about holding yourself to being smaller. Oh, we have a flamingo spirit come up again. Wow, there we go. Double confirmation. And look what it says. Embrace the in-between. Number 26, breaking down to number 8. Again, the number of personal empowerment. So between worlds, embrace the in-between. You're still kind of, I think, one foot in this the part where you had to kind of hide yourself a little bit because you were going through so much internal, probably spiritual change as much as emotional change. And now you're moving out. So just be okay with where you are now, because the door is opening. This is where the miracle is coming in. The miracle is connecting, speaking from the place of what you've nurtured into existence. This can be, again, sharing your abundance in your family life, sharing your abundance in your work life, sharing the abundance in your love life, but sharing it. You're really being asked to share it. Connection right here. Throat chakra, opening up your throat chakra. Do not be afraid to trust your inner voice, because don't be afraid to share the magic that lies within you. And then we have Seahorse Spirit. I like how it says watch and wait. Number 53, also breaking down to number 8. So abundance and personal empowerment. It's all over the place in this reading. And I like how it says watch and wait. It's almost like saying, don't worry, just watch and wait what's coming in for you. It's going to be so much. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it here. I wish you all a wonderful holiday season moving into the new year, because the door is opening to a grand new adventure. Dive into the courage that it takes to really express from a place of joy what you're proud of in your life, what you're proud of about yourself, the magic that you bring, and trust your intuition. When your intuition says, share this, say this, go here, meet this person, trust it. For any of you who would like to get your own reading for the new year, whether it's to see what miracle wants to come in for you, or if you want to go a little deeper into seeing what lies ahead for the new year, you could click on the link in the description box below to book a personal reading. Otherwise, I will see you all again in January for the next monthly illumination reading. Bye, Taurus.